Yes, that is right. Steve from Minecraft coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate actually gives me more hope for Sora in Smash. Sora for Smash. What's up, guys? It's HMK once again with another Sora Smash video. Now, if you've been living under a rock, two things. One, Steve is coming to Smash. He's coming very soon, and the internet literally exploded. It imploded. Twitter wasn't working for like a good minute or two and whatnot, and he is confirmed to be DLC number 7 when it comes to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, a lot of people have been like, feeling all types of feelings about it, but personally, I don't really have a stake within Minecraft, but I always thought Minecraft Steve wasn't always an if, but more of a when to come to Smash, because I understand the gigantic legacy that Minecraft has in the world of gaming. It was a sooner or later type thing for me. And with Steve's inclusion, it actually gives me a lot of hope when it comes to Sora for Smash. And if you guys, once again, have been living under a rock, you know your boy is all about the Sora for Smash hype, and I do believe Sora deserves a chance to come to Smash. Whether he'll come to Smash or not is, it's not like, oh, Sora is gonna make it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Sora should make it, and I believe that he will. But saying that he definitely will, it's up in the air. Sakurai, Nintendo, all these companies, they really just throw us for a loop every now and again. Remember when people said that Steve wasn't gonna come to Smash just because Banjo got in? Oh, good times, good times. But when it comes to the comments about Sora and Smash, oh, the dream is dead because of either Steve or Travis becoming a me costume. Honestly, those two aspects have no correlation when it comes to deconfirmation of any type of character, alright? And of course, people are like, oh, but Sora's been deconfirmed. No, he hasn't. He's never been deconfirmed. Everything that says when it comes to a website or it comes to an article saying, oh, deconfirmed, they always pull from this grasping for straws advent when it comes to a podcast or any type of sort. So when people say Sora's never come to Smash, oh, Sora can't come to Smash, Sora's been deconfirmed because character A got in, character B is getting in, or blah, blah, blah. I don't really care. Nintendo Sakurai has told me time and time again that they don't care for whatever rules you decide to put in when it comes to a character not being able to come to Smash. There is only one character rule when it comes to characters come to Smash, and that is they have to be tied to an origin of video games. And when it comes to Steve giving me more confidence, more hope for Sora in Smash, the first kicker is that after Min Min, which began the Fire's Pass 2, I was like really biting my nails. I'm like, okay, they started with Min Min. All right, man, is third party dead? Is like, it was a very substantial like worry of mine. But with Steve, man, they were like, yo, not only does third party live, but third parties live in a gigantic way. Cause bro, to let us know that third party characters are still alive, just what a way to bring Minecraft, the highest selling game in existence to this day, to Smash Bros. Finally. So with that, the whole notion of third party characters coming to Smash Ultimate through Fire's Pass 2, that notion lives, which is nice. And another thing I feel when it comes to Sora, Steve, and all that good jazz that's giving me hype for Sora, hope for Sora, is that Steve was another huge character, a gigantic character in the bucket of what people said was never gonna happen. People were so sure that Steve was never gonna happen, and that Steve will never come to Smash. He'll never make it to Smash. Like, no to Steve. And I'm always like, but why? Because, like I said before, Minecraft, the highest selling game of all time, and as of 2020 still has over 126 million users. I'm like, bro, so why can't Steve make it to Smash? Oh, but because Banjo's already in and Microsoft. I'm like, what? Like, this will make 2 Microsoft owned reps, Rare, Mojang, but Microsoft owned or whatever. We have multiple characters from different companies or whatnot, Sega, Capcom, Konami. So when there was like that invisible rule that Steve was never gonna come in because of Banjo, I was like, I don't know about that. And then another thing was like, oh, Steve will never work in Smash, Steve's too dumb for Smash, Minecraft and Smash, ew. And I'm like, bro, it's video games, like what, like Smash is supposed to be a like celebration of all things gaming, all these gaming worlds coming together. And in that aspect, to me, it was like Minecraft Steve is inevitable. Like, he is inevitable. And look what happened. So he's in, and when it comes to it will never happen, like, oh, Steve is in Smash. Once again, showing Nintendo's are like, oh, never happen rules, that we don't care about that. And then Sora's another one was like, oh, it'll never happen for other reasons, which we're gonna go off into the video, which gives me a lot more confidence, because every reason that people try to make up when it comes to Sora can't coming to Smash, it will not be able to come to Smash, are dumb, and they don't exist. But anyways, the next reason is that with Steve being the literal 7th character when it comes to DLC, the 2nd character of the Smash Fires Pass 2, like, that's early. That's early to drop something as gigantic as Minecraft Steve in Smash. And that really makes me wonder among who in the rest of the list can top, not even top at this point, can, you know, battle out with the notion of Steve, can battle the hype of Steve, can battle the internet breaking power of Steve. You know, there's only a few people that come to mind. You know, once again, Crash Bandicoot, Master Chief. I think Dante would be a good idea, and then Sora. Sora is like one of those things. Says, man, oh man, just like Steve, Sora was extremely heavily requested. I mean, like, every time there's a new character coming into Smash, Sora always ends up trending among other characters such as Crash, Dante, Master Chief, and Geno. You know, so Sora is always up there when it comes to the heavily requested characters and whatnot. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Steve actually took me aback, because I was, you know, for like, I was blinded by the hype of other characters. I kind of almost forgot that Steve was like a viable option still in Smash. And when Steve got announced, I'm like, whoa, okay, all right, Nintendo. So when it comes to who among could, like, you know, roll with the punches, the hype of Minecraft Steve, you know, I don't care about how you feel about Sora negatively or whatever, but the fact of the matter is, Sora, once again, is heavily requested. A very popular character, a bunch of awards, a bunch of games, very close into the minds of people. Kingdom Hearts 3 was a thing of legends within development and whatnot. Everyone was waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3. And in the Guinness World Book of Records, Sora is the one protagonist that appears the most in Square Enix games. So of course, Sora has trended multiple times on social media, Sora for Smash, and although he's heavily requested, it's not like we can request him now, because the characters have already been selected as of December back in the day. You know, so like, yo, Steve was like on the list. He was like, oh yeah, Steve, oh man, I can't wait to reveal this character, Steve. You know, wow, what a way to follow up on Min Min. And then when it comes to the so-called issues about Sora coming into Smash, you know, everyone likes to say Disney will never let it happen. Disney copyright. Disney is an issue. Disney has like a chicken chokehold on Sora. And I'm like, that's not true. That is objectively not true. Like, if you guys didn't hear, first of all, there's a couple of reasons. First off, when I spoke to a Disney representative over at the Kingdom Hearts 3 premiere, we were talking about it, and then they were saying, you know, they wouldn't have an issue. Nintendo would have to approach them first, which I feel is a thing that happens with every character that comes into Smash. So that's not an issue. And then secondly, there's actually 3 reasons. Secondly, is that Disney literally hands out the Kingdom Hearts license to anyone who's willing to take it, to make merchandise, to make appearances, to make Kingdom Hearts branded socks. Kingdom Hearts branded sword, garden gnome looking metal things. I've seen some ugly merch and material. Like, oh boy. So when it comes to like the Kingdom Hearts license, the Sora license, it's not like Disney's trying to protect the Kingdom Hearts Sora license. They literally are willing to hand it out to anyone who's willing to take it to make more money. You know, because Disney and Nintendo, their businesses first. They're not your friends. You know, so Disney is not an issue in that aspect when it comes to, oh, would it be an issue Nintendo approaching Disney? No. Would it be an issue about Disney's chokehold on the license? No. And then the third thing is that Disney and Nintendo, like, if you guys didn't go into the history of Nintendo and Disney, they actually have a lot of good history together. They have a really well working relationship from way back in the day until now. Like, Disney is the reason why Nintendo was able to get on the Japan stock market. Disney's the reason why Nintendo was able to make that jump. and they worked together up until now. Like, they did this whole thing on our premiere Frozen 2 where like Nintendo teamed up with Disney to give away a bunch of Nintendo Switches. There was the Disney Tsum Tsum Nintendo Switch. They worked together to get Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 exclusive on the Switch. Like, bro, like Kingdom Hearts has been on Nintendo consoles since the GBA. The second ever Kingdom Hearts title was on the GBA. You know, Chain of Memories. And then we have 358 Overdue Days, we have Recoded, and we have Dream Drop Distance. And now Melody of Memories coming to the Switch. So no, Disney's not an issue. Man, Thanos is in Fortnite, ladies and gentlemen. And then another thing that people are scared about is that rip Travis, rip Sora, because Travis became a Mii costume. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna lie, that hurt. That hurt so much to have Travis Touchdown to be a Mii costume, bro. Like, maybe next time, King. Maybe next time, Crownless King. But the thing is, you know, as much as I love Travis, as much as I love No More Heroes, for Suda 51's most popular franchise, it's still pretty niche. Like, ooh, like, So, and then people try to compare Travis, like, oh, Travis got a costume, Sora's gonna get a costume. No. You know, Sora, Kingdom Hearts, I love No More Heroes, Travis, but Sora and Kingdom Hearts are on a completely different level when it comes to sales and stuff. And if you think Nintendo and Disney's, like, you know, connections or negotiation is gonna regulate Sora to a 75-cent costume that they're gonna put on me, no. Like, like literally, it's the standpoint, it's my standpoint and the business standpoint of looking at those two from the outside looking in, is that it's either Sora as a character or nothing at all, nothing at all, nothing at all. You know, so imagine like regulating the Mickey charm off the Kingdom Key on a Mii sword fighter. Could not have been me. And then another cool thing about Steve in Smash that gives me hope for Sora is that the revelation of the length of discussion when it comes to Minecraft being incorporated into Smash with Steve or whatever of the like. Apparently these discussions date back to 5 years ago when it comes to a Mojang ex-employee. Apparently there were talks between Nintendo, Mojang, Minecraft, Smash Brothers from 5 years ago. So, you know, the basic speculation in theory is that, like, you know, they were planning for Steve to appear up in Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS, but then they saw how the Wii U sales were like, nope, nah. And then with Ultimate and the Switch, they didn't want to put him on Fire's Pass 1 because they didn't believe from the, you know, track record of the Wii U. But then after Nintendo Switch got, like, a huge following in terms of, install base and whatnot, when they did Fire's Pass 2, Mojang and Microsoft were like, okay, all right, okay, yeah, now we're ready, now we believe. But yeah, so with that length of discussion, you know, they don't really expose anything like that. There's NDAs, there's talks, blah, 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 all this stuff. Anyone can say anything, but to our faces, they can't really say the truth. If they signed a certain piece of paper when it comes to the industry, and, you know, talks with Kingdom Hearts, Sora, Nintendo, all that good jazz, we don't know if they've even talked yet, or how long have they been talking, or yada, yada, whatnot, what have you. And then the funniest thing is that we have Steve in this pass, and we're not even halfway done with the pass, like I said before in the video, among who can top or roll with the punches of Steve. This is literally the second character of the Fighters Pass 2, and we're not even at the halfway point, and we got this giganto bombshell of Steve in Smash. Like, bro, like, so if any of y'all are just saying, oh, rip the dream for Sora, rip the dream, guys, goose fava. We're not even halfway done. We have 4 more chances. That's 4 more chances after Steve. 4 more chances. I've always stated that, you know, I believe Sora would be towards the end, if not the last character of Smash. And my main reasoning is like a gut feeling, and that it will be a poetic way to end off the DLC to have Sora as the last character to kind of like mirror Joker as the first character, with Joker being a phantom thief of hearts, someone who steals hearts, and then like Sora would be the last character that's like, oh, you're the one stealing hearts, and you know, the whole concept of hearts, and yeah. And at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, Sora, like many other people on the pass right now, Sora would be a pass seller. There's many people out there saying that, like, bro, and you can, like, if you're saying this, you should put your money where your mouth is. If and when it happens, they're saying, yo, if Sora gets onto pass, I'm buying a Switch, buying Smash, buying the pass. Like, you know, there's a lot of people say, but, you know, talk is cheap unless you pay with your wallet. And, you know, considering all the merch that Kingdom Hearts sells, all the games that Kingdom Hearts sells, I feel that Kingdom Hearts fans would put their money where their mouth is, because they have done with, you know, all of the merch and stuff like that. So, like, and it's a worldwide thing, too. It's a worldwide thing. So Sora will definitely be a pass seller. It will bring in a lot of money. But, man, oh, man, like, I'm excited. So my hope has not dwindled at all when it comes to Sora in Smash. If anything, Steve gives me more hype. But I want to know what you guys think. Leave your comments in the comment section below on what you think when it comes to Sora in Smash. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, favorite, and most importantly, subscribe to HMK as I post content every week. And big thanks to my Patreon supporters for helping making this video happen. If you want to find out how you can support HMK for just $1 a month, please check out my Patreon info in the description box below. Alright guys, until the next video, Sora for Smash! I'll check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.